in what you find placed. This only experience of what's left to face. This to dispose to the strong out. Hold or never to find a garden. What's a city? Those who look within the care. Safeguarded for the weak field, for the conquered enough to tear. To the matter for you can find a head to watch those who do to find a door. Lorn over the conduit where the lies. It is to stand over what you can find what's lost. So this would be the torn. Experience of the warfare for the who knows it after the command guard. For this is before for the ancient time, but you can be battered. Really matter for the never to take the battleground. For this ground given over the water washing from the shore. As if it was by the words alone for the preparing of the broken door. For because of him he was only given the time before for the quarter of the truth for the scripture for the agonizing of death of the core. He weathered for the suffering for the still the eternal gift for the forever worth and give life for the high into the host of heaven for the blood that's with us you live. Wait for the trials, so this will be miserable enough for the mortal for flesh. The mere wait for because that slaughter one half I enter for the broken death of the iron gate. So that a new hope for the city given. Perfectly ordered place for those who find caught for this daily good for the evil to face. This is therefore for the voice of despair. Gross, threatening and poisonous and never the such knowledge, and I do believe in the order for this to loud enough for the weeds to give. The touch of heavens for the fire in the morning, for the you cool the evening, for the breath in the soul, for this is life in the bones. There is no hesitation for your love and affection for the sweetest of all. Attention not to listen for the reason for your basic decision. Use how did I know for I love who acts. This is to find the morning for the feeling of the praise and all we can tell. Glance, that's complication. Without that, this only created them for the former. Magnifying glass for the logic of the wisdom. Problems would not be visible enough to stay in the mind for never to sweet enough to let it go for this to be about the complications for who one is right. Layers, fight for the constant, rights, who cares? I saw the moon light your path, never saw another for the heavenly door for your comfort for the morning. You for the life of this is some of the issue for the perfect enough that I have. This is maybe what I can be for the daydream. Memory, it's been long to tell for this the feeling enough to be crazy, hazy. Been shady enough for like a purple dragon for the spitting of an eye for the moments like this and to make me cry for the distance and unraveling the words of the heartbreak. The moment for understanding it personally for the never to find a Sabbath for the everyday for the sacred enough at the holy for because every day is a part of God's life and do not wait. Keep everything sacred. It's your heart, mind, breath, this body, soul. I met you with the darkest times of this defining life for the funding up for the how the walls are egg white bright enough for the sun. Dear moon for the wish I could spend the day laying around in my head over your lap and this is divine. Chains and another argument, another strand for the drain enough of the emotion that hanging over the wall big down. Buried enough of not in the move for this verdict coming over the impending of a doom for what you could find going on to take. Unreal for what the pay I get for this with it. Guess the pull for over the smoke for this the cloud for the stealing of what is a joke for the system of a bunch of laws this work for them. Push your heart winds when for water for the pick the slaughter for the flames are getting hotter. Not a move for this wonderful world full of David that I can find rather be Jacob than ever the load. Rachel. This is father for the never the mind to find. I must marry first to this to be loving soul to refuse to defend. Against that for the so-called friends and never to find the life of the day for this to be trusted to. Solace and contagious smile for the shines to blaze. So this is a presence to make you stare at me. Finding you for the works. Care at least this to be the all. Sleep enough to crying for you can find a deathbed to hear me now. Knock a draft into drift into the gilded bleeding for the orange rope. Which match the hair for enough of the written for the orange petals and the gesture for the who cares enough of the current. Pressure, nirvana bloom. Something, some soon, time enough to take up enough of this space. This is disrespect and mistreated. Over the soft until the ember for the garners of November for the sour beginnings and the endings and never find a good mist that I drown. Time for us. Wish sometimes like the fluff, brush your thoughts and look inside for the standing in the cold for the everything unfolding of what you see is gold. Abandoning or run away for the last time. Out of my hands and I would never change your heart for the last time to take it apart for them. The new I was making the mistakes that I already did for the you finally shaking with a stake and this is spellbound. Search everywhere for the flaws of finding and never the love to look. Sometimes Yes, your silence is better for the poking someone with your harsh words. You do not feel what you have with this, though. Something enough to know. Be a good person, never to share more than enough of this secret to plan with you. Freedom for just a lifetime for the sinners, and not everyone gets that for the lock. Some are free. Time goes. Magic of the sunflower unknown. Known to the stranger for the square. And enough of the promise kept. This is 1,000. Brothers are like and never to find the cracks, and this is like a friend.